everyone, my name is Callie and I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. This week is the third week of Duet Tuesday. Now, if you've been following along, I released a practice calendar at the beginning of the month for the month of August, and every single day in the month there's a little checkbox of all the things that we need to practice during the day. And also on the calendar there's a schedule of all the videos that are going to be coming out this month, so you guys can stay on top of all the things that are going on here on my channel. Now, for Duet Tuesday, I chose an excerpt from Daphnis and Chloe. No, not this crazy part here. I decided to choose a part in this piece that is actually really difficult to tune. It's the octave duet part right after 159. I mean, the first clarinet, we're in the throat tones, which are naturally sharp, and we have to play rather soft, which is just, it's a recipe for being super, super sharp. And the low range is mostly pretty stable, but you've got those low Fs, which tend to be kind of flat. So you combine that with the throat tones that might be kind of sharp, and you can be just kind of all over the place, right? So I thought this would be fun, especially like last week we talked about the low range on Saturday, and if you haven't checked out that video, you should go check it out now. And all of last month we spent so much time doing throat tones, and so I thought this would be a great time for all of us to put into practice all of these things we've been working on, since many of us are not yet playing chamber music or going to band or not yet going orchestra yet. So it's a great way for all of us to get some practice. Before we do that, I want to tell you guys about a couple ways you can support my channel. One way you can support my channel is by just watching my videos, sharing my videos, liking the videos, and playing along with the videos, just being an active, oh, and commenting. I love comments, don't forget to comment. So that's a great way to keep my channel going. And another way for the viewers out there who are wanting something just a little bit more, I have a Patreon tier just for you. It's the $3 tier for my YouTube followers, and of course there are higher level tiers for those of you who want lessons, or you want a little bit more into the music ed side of things, or whatever. But the basic tier is $3. It's $3 a month, like a little tip jar, and I give you guys early access to PDFs. And when I do public live streams, I am going to prioritize patron questions. So I will send out a message and I will answer those questions first at the public live stream. Now, for those of you who are looking for even more, I do teach private lessons online, and I do have a special rate going on for the month of August. If you sign up before the end of August, I will lock you into the special rate for all of the rest of 2020. So be sure to reach out. I don't go through any kind of agency or website. I do all of my private lessons myself, and so when you send me a message at the link below, you are messaging me directly, and so I will try to get back with you as quickly as I can. I read every single message that comes through, and reach out. Let me know if you want to take lessons. Just send me a message below. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this whole excerpt, right? I know that in the practice calendar, I think it said something like the secret to perfectly tuned octaves. And to be completely honest, the secret is really to just make sure that the second clarinet plays louder and the first clarinet just kind of sits back and blends right into the second clarinet sound. And the other thing that will really make octaves successful is if the two players can communicate or just be aware of the natural tendencies of the clarinet. And so second clarinet, I'm sitting there when I was recording my part, I'm like, okay, I know that on my clarinet, my throat tones are very high, so I want to make sure that I play my nice low range as in tune as possible with a nice solid full rich sound so that the first clarinet part can blend easily. Now, switching over, whenever I was recording the first clarinet part, I thought to myself, okay, gotta bring those guys down in pitch but maintain a beautiful sound. And also second clarinet, they don't have the low F vent keys, so their low F is going to be flat. So I'm going to try not to be too sharp on that thumb F. And so I made sure, you know, I tuned it and everything beforehand. It's a pretty solid note. And, you know, a few other things kind of popped up as I went along, and, you know, kind of had to adjust as needed. So the main thing is, if you know what the natural tendencies are of the instrument or of the other person's instrument and your natural tendencies, you can compensate to try to meet in the middle for that. That's the basic gist of it. As long as the second clarinet is nice and full, those octaves will sound beautiful. Yeah, and so I'll go ahead and do a count off right before 158 in case you guys want to play along on the first clarinet part with me. And then first time through, the second clarinet part will be eliminated, so you will be playing that, including the noodles at the end. And the second time through, I will eliminate the first clarinet part, so you get a chance to do that as well. And I will also include the noodly part at 161. It's your choice. If you don't want to play that part, that's cool. All right, I'm really excited to play with this with you guys. I hope you enjoy. Next week, I might actually change things up from the practice calendar and do something besides an orchestral piece. So stay tuned. It'll be a surprise. Anyway, enjoy. really enjoyed playing that with you guys. I hope you had fun playing with me. Leave a comment below if you played along and let me know what you thought. Now stay tuned. Saturday I'm going to be covering the upper range and altissimo range sound and fingerings and tuning, and I'm really excited about that because I haven't touched in that range in quite a while. And that's pretty much all I have. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. See you Saturday. And as always, happy practicing.